What's good, boos? It's SheenBoo, and you already know. Welcome to Los Angeles. It's SheenBoo, and you already know. Today we're going to be trying out a couple new things, and yes, it is going to be makeup because I'm zoomed in and I got a bare face. I've been really loving how my skin's been looking lately. So I just got this little headband Velcro thing from Amazon. I'll link that down below. But we're going to be trying out a few new things today. If you notice a difference in the quality, it is because I am using my Canon G7X Mark III. Use my Sony ZV-1. I said in one of my other recent videos that when I was at the beach, the vlog with Malibu, so it should be the vlog right before this, I got sand in it, so I had to send it in to a Shurian so that they can get it taken care of. We are going to do our whole face, but the focus is going to be on this Laura Mercier translucent powder in honey, and also on these. So this is the Sonia Kashuk body sponge, and this is the Real Techniques body blender. I have a whole separate video on this that I did in 2015. So y'all, this is my body blender I've been using since 2015, y'all. It is split, it is ate up. I done washed it so many times. You can see the inside. But yeah, we're gonna use a fresh one today. It comes in pink now, and we're gonna use the Sonia Kashuk. So they're practically the same size. It's just a little lint on it because it's been in my vanity. They both have like that flat part, so you can like, but we're gonna see if this one is as good as this one or good at all. And if it is, we're gonna be using this too. But I'm in love with this. Y'all already know this is good. So they're dry right now, but I have my water bottle, little spray bottle that I'm going to wet them with. So before we get into the Laura Mercier translucent powder in honey, which is the new one, I'm gonna use the one in deep. I've been using this probably since it first came out a little while ago. Has it been years yet? Has it been a few years yet? Probably. But look, this is what it looks like. This is the one in deep. They also have one in translucent. I think they're up to 4 colors now, but the newest one is honey. So my homegirl, Jalen Renee, her channel and her Instagram is I am Jalen Renee. She takes the Morphe powder like this, and she puts all over her face before she puts her foundation on. So this video is basically going to be me trying new stuff and new techniques. So before we do anything, let's go ahead and get into these eyebrows. I really hate that because I like to have the fan on instead of just turning the AC on the whole house, because it gets hot filming like under this ring light. But as y'all can see, my eyebrows is in full effect. I'm just going to fill in the tail because I don't really have one, because I don't like them to arch it. But y'all know that I've relocated and I don't have an eyebrow lady. And with my eyebrows looking this thick and full and me growing them out during this pandemic, I'm not about to let somebody I don't even know mess them up. So if you live in the LA area and you know somebody who could do thick eyebrows, waxing. I was getting my eyebrows threaded for a while, but I didn't like how the ends basically look jagged. So, and that's another reason why I don't like to color my eyebrow. If I have to, I will go get them threaded just to keep them thick, and I'll have to deal with the ends looking jagged. And it's not when they thread them, it's after they grow back. But when you get your eyebrows waxed, the ends stay looking smooth. That's the best way I know how to describe it. Hopefully you can understand and relate. But yeah, so we're just gonna spruce them up a little bit. Okay, how is it that I put my phone on silent and it's still making noise? I do not understand that. I promise you I've been doing this wrong since I've had a phone. Even if I do the little, I have an iPhone, even if I do the little button on the side, it still does it. All right. How did it say silent mode? Oh, whatever. Moving on. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed through a lot of this because the focus is on the translucent powder and the beauty sponges. So you're gonna see everything, but I'm not gonna be talking a whole bunch like I was just doing. So y'all see how the powder just basically blurs out like your dark spots and your imperfections? That's why she does it. And it just gives you like a really smooth base. Her skin is so bummed now, but she used to have like a little bit of acne before. So it really helped. Like if you're someone that also have acne, I'll link one of her makeup videos in the cards, in the end screens down below. Something like that, all of that. So that you guys can see how she does it. But yeah, she used to have acne, and this really helped blur those acne scars and the acne. And now her skin is hecka bomb and she still does it. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna try it. Cause I love learning new makeup tips all the time. And I watch all her videos, so go check out I Am Jalen Renee. All right, so now that we have our base on, I rub, yeah. I had to remember if I rub concealer all over my eye. So the first thing we're gonna use the translucent powder on is the eyelids. I'm gonna set my eyelids and then I'm gonna put my foundation on. Well, we looking good already. Now, I pray that I don't mess up my eyebrows while I'm doing the rest of my face because they came out pretty good. So. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent in Honey. See how nice that looks? Now I did open this the other day because I was trying to film it and it didn't work out. Y'all see that powder? But yeah, this is the bottom looks like. And as you can see, there is a whole lot of product in here. I'm gonna have to go look back to when I first got this because I still have tons in here, as you can see, and I've had this forever. So let's see how it sets on the lids, because my lids do like to kind of crease a little bit when I just put concealer on it. So we're gonna set it with this. And that's probably too much. Right. This stuff is so smooth, man. It's all the formulas of this, all the shades of this are smooth. They're so finely milled. That's what I love about it. So when I do my foundation, I always mix a matte and a dewy. So, and I want to put a little more of this under my eye because I feel like I didn't get up under there good enough. So I'm just going to use the translucent instead of the deep. Because we want to fill in those creases too. I already got my smile lines really good. All right. So I already know how this one works. So we're going to start off with this one. And I need to wet it up, so. We're just gonna get it nice and wet. This spray bottle gets stuff nice and wet. I'm gonna mix my Fenty Hydrating Foundation with my CoverGirl True Blend in Matte. So I always put the hydrating one down first, and then I put the matte over it. So I'm just gonna take this part of the beauty sponge, about that much. Okay, it's feeling kind of stiff, but I sprayed it, I didn't submerge it. So I don't know if that may be it. I might have to submerge it. Let me go and submerge it. I will be right back. And I'm gonna submerge the Real Techniques one too. Well, let me finish blending it out first so it don't dry down. So I'm gonna go submerge both of these. Y'all, look how much bigger it is now that I wet it. Now that I really wet it. We're gonna have to add some more because I feel like I ran out of foundation super quick. Okay, where did I leave off? I was in the forehead area. As far as how it's blending, I must say that it's blending everything pretty good, but I still feel like it's pretty tough. Look how big this one is since I wet it. See, dry to wet. This is my old one that I showed you. It's a big difference. This one is definitely way more soft. It does the job, but normally doing this is like super therapeutic. And using this one, like I said, it's blending very good. But I like the softness of the other one. But look how smooth that looks. Looks good. So I don't need any more of the hydrating. You don't need a whole lot of foundation. I honestly would have used less if I wasn't mixing them. But I like the finish and the feel of a matte mixed with a dewy. Oh my God, yeah. The softness of this one is unable to be compared. It's just like I want to keep doing it. I want to keep doing it. And I'm actually gonna go over my eyelids as well, just to smooth it out before I put the shadow on. Y'all, look how buttery smooth my skin looks. Isn't that good? Like, these sponges, these Real Technique sponges, give you a very airbrush look. So, does this blend really good? Is it a good sponge? It's a very good sponge. I'm still going to try and use this part too when I get to my concealer and setting my concealer. But just because I'm so used to this one and its softness, I would definitely say I'm still team Real Techniques. But if you've never tried, or you don't care about a more soft firm as opposed to a soft, then this will work for you too. They're both really good sponges. This just feels so therapeutic, especially when it's wet. Point gets right up in there. This point is fatter, so it can do it. But I think this might be winning on the under eye portion. Let's see. So you can get in there, but it's better. And then this flat side though, this flat part is whiter, so yeah, maybe you should get both like I did. Maybe you should. So we just gonna use this. This is another thing I learned from Jalen, and this, using this type of thing really helps my concealer not decrease because the way that this lays out. Because it's so flat, I guess, I don't know, it can get in there, but this changed it for me. And I really like to pat mines in. I don't like to bake. Y'all, this powder is so smooth, and I like that it didn't change the color of my concealer. Because I like the one in deep so much and the smoothness and how finely milled it is, I used to set my concealer with it, and because it's like deep, it would make it look a little darker, and my darker tones and my lighter tones would mix instead of looking separate like they do when you don't have on any makeup. So I really like this honey shade because it really complements my concealer. So we're gonna go ahead and bronze up our face. And the sponges, like, well, really y'all already know I love the Real Technique one. I'm gonna give the Sonia Kashuk one a 10 out of 10 too, because it's really just personal preference. There's things that I like about that one, and it's things I like about the Real Techniques. If you don't want to get both, get the Real Techniques just because it's a little softer, but they both work bomb, 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 bomb. Now that I bronzed up my face, I do like to take the sponge and just kind of blend everything together because it's still damp, and give it that smooth finish before I go on to the next step. I always stuck to golden olive because that looks amazing on anybody, but especially brown skin. So when I first started doing makeup, it was just Olive City, y'all. And I haven't did a look like this in years, so I was like, let me go on and olive it up. It's perfect for fall. Let's see what this does. Y'all, when I'm filming sometimes, I be doing my makeup out of order. Like, I always do my eyeshadow first because I don't like the fallout to get on my foundation. And I did my foundation first because I was so excited and talking about this new stuff that I did it out of order. I do that sometimes when I'm filming. So now I'm just trying to clean up the edge of my shadow because it got on my foundation. I think I like where the blush is going. Just put a little bit higher. Just bring it up a little bit. I'm trying this black part out too. look at this face. So I'm not gonna chisel the cheeks out with the setting powder because that be like hit or miss, and my face looks so perfect. I don't even want to mess that up. I'm gonna go ahead. Y'all, can you believe I almost forgot mascara? I was like, okay, all I have to do is my lips, and I'm like, I feel naked. Okay. I also was thinking about putting on some lashes, but again, I don't want to mess that up. So mascara it is. As y'all can see, I don't really have any lashes, so a little bit of mascara does help a lot for me. It's no mascara versus mascara. It looked like it's nothing there on the left. Alright, so we got the Z mascara on. I'm really coating it. Remember, all right, y'all, that is all for this look. I really always like a nude lip, and I did put like a nudie color over the top, but it'll fade. And then I was just trying to give y'all a little something. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep up with SheenBoo all the time. Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, SheenBoo. You already know. Like, comment, and subscribe. Keep up with SheenBoo all the time. Snapchat and all of that. You already know where SheenBoo is at. SheenBoo. You already know. Good night, Los Angeles.